Hi guys, this is Lucky with Lucky 7 Tarot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is all zodiac signs, the person you are dealing with. Okay. So these messages may not resonate with everyone. I encourage you to watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign videos for a more complete message. We are going to go in reverse. Okay. So we're going to go from Pisces to Aries in this reading. Um, Starting off with Pisces. Okay, and we're going to be talking about the sign, the zodiac sign that you may be dealing with, or the person you may be dealing with. Sorry. Um, Please remember these are general. I might touch on some topics that are sensitive. Use your discernment, okay, with every tarot reading. If you would like a personal reading, you can get one at lucky7tarot.com. All right, I will put the banner above us actually to let you know what zodiac sign we are currently on. And again, these messages could apply if you are that sign, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or you have that heavily in your natal chart. Okay, so let's jump into this, guys. I hope everybody is doing well. All right, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button for me. It does help support the channel. I really do appreciate you. Okay. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live and when I post new videos. All right. Let's see what's going on with the person that Pisces is dealing with. Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Okay. Show me the person that Pisces is dealing with. Show me the person that Pisces, my Pisces subscribers, is dealing with. The Two of Cups. Okay, Pisces. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. I don't like it though. I feel like whoever this is, you love them, they love you. I think it's a mutual connection, or you like them and they like you, and it has potential, but the issue is that it may not be long term. Some of you, this person has to move away from something. They may also be having some type of financial issues. Let me see. Show me more about this person, this Two of Cups person for Pisces that Pisces is dealing with. The Emperor, they could have Aries or Virgo in their natal chart. Some of you, this is someone, I feel like this is somebody you have, like, you want a new beginning with. They want a new beginning with you. They want to be committed to this, or they are committed to this. Let me see. This may be something that is being rushed in some kind of way. You have the Knight of Swords and Three of Swords. There could be some potential drama here or some hurt here. I feel like this may be someone that's not telling you something that is highly possible that you need to know when it comes to this person. This may be something that happens very quickly and ends up being something that's very painful as well. So be careful of that for some of you. Tell me more about this. Empress. And again, with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, like, I do feel like this is someone that's embarking on a new journey with you. The issue, I feel like, is that this is somebody that's giving to the situation and wants it to grow. However, I feel like this is someone that's not, I don't know, it's like somebody here is not seeing the bigger picture when it comes to the connection. What is this person's feelings for Pisces? Three of Swords. Why? And the Hanged Man and the Two of Wands. This is like someone that is hurting. And like they have a choice to make, a decision to make. And maybe this is the decision that is hurting them. Some of you, it's a decision between more than one person or more than one situation, or this person may be afraid that you're going to hurt them. Let me see. Why the Three of Swords is their feelings for Pisces. The Three of Wands. Before I say anything, tell me more. King of Wands. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, or this may be someone that is holding back the fact that they have some sort of player tendency. I feel like they want what they want. I also feel like they don't intend to hurt you. Like they don't want to hurt you, so they may be holding something back from you, Pisces. Tell me more about this. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're dealing with somebody that has some kind of option or choice. They may be giving to more than one situation. I feel like they want a relationship with you, and they don't want to regret a decision. But it does seem like they're holding back something that is hurting or could potentially hurt you in this situation. What is this person's future actions towards Pisces? Page of Swords, Seven of Cups. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's an overthinker and they have other options. I'm not going to lie to you. They're really like Seven of Swords. I think this is someone that's being sneaky behind your back, maybe talking to other people, or will be. Clarify that. The Knight of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that may like kind of go cold or back away a little bit. I feel like your person is having financial issues that are weighing them down, or there's this feeling of loneliness, abandonment, or a fear of like this not lasting. Eight of Pentacles reversed. This may be someone that has to give up something in order to be with you, and they're trying to make peace with that, or you have to give up something to be with them. I mean, the roles can be reversed in these messages, guys. Tell me what the biggest challenge is with Pisces and this person. The Eight of Wands. Some of you, there's distance between you and this person. It could be physical distance. There could be communication issues. Some of you, this could be someone, the challenge may be to come together. I feel like there's some travel involved in between the two of you. Tell me more about that. Four of Wands and the Wheel. Someone is afraid of being committed in this relationship, of moving this relationship forward. Nine of Cups in reverse and Seven of Swords. I feel like there is some sort of sneaky behavior between the two of you, whether this is you doing this to them or them doing this to you. It really does look like this is somebody doing this to you, Pisces. I feel like you're dealing with someone that has been hurt a lot, though. and is also like afraid of hurting you by telling you some kind of truth, that they're uncertain about a choice. I feel like they love you. I feel like the feelings between the two of you are mutual, and they're trying to be fair to the relationship or situation with you, but they're torn in another direction. But this is somebody I feel like that wants things to grow with you, and it feels like they're very like focused on you, but there's a secret here. There is something that they are not, that they're hiding, some sort of mystery. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio or another Pisces. There's definitely something they're not telling you. I feel like you already know what that is, or you may end up finding out for some of you what that is. But I'm getting like you're dealing with somebody, they do love you, but there may have been something that came into their life or something like that that changed something for them. And they can't tell you about that because they've invested something into this. They've invested something into this. And now whatever decision they're making, it's almost like they're trying to make the right decision to be honorable in some way, but they're not sure if that's the right decision. Um, what is going to be the outcome? Is this something going to be like long term for Pisces, or what's going to be the outcome to this relationship? Ten of Swords is the outcome. Somebody's going to get hurt here. I feel like somebody's going to get hurt. There's going to be maybe a difficult ending here. Tell me about that. I think you're going to be the one that's hurt, Pisces, the most. I think there's love between the two of you, major, but there's a wall up too, because someone may be getting attention elsewhere or feel like they have to give up a lot to have this relationship work. Tell me more. Yeah, one person is definitely going to be feeling more unappreciated and try, I think, really to like, it's almost like force the relationship to heal, or try to heal the connection, even if there is some type of betrayal or something like that here. I feel like one person is gonna, there's secrets there, man. Somebody is giving to something else. And I think that the other person is feeling unappreciated, left out in the cold. But I am seeing like somebody tried to have like go in a new direction to try to make this relationship work and move on from any type of hurt in the past. um Let me see, what else can you tell me when it comes to the person Pisces is dealing with? They're avoiding some type of accountability. Yeah, what did I say? Because they have feelings for you and someone else. This is somebody majorly stuck in their head. Their emotions are getting the best of them. They don't like the distance between the two of you. They're definitely, if you find out about this or you've already found out, I think they're gonna come back and try to, like, try again. This is somebody with self-esteem issues, and they're really struggling. I feel like they're cold towards you in some type of way or because they met somebody else. But they're so like, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, I feel like whatever they started, they've already begun it with you, and it feels like it's like there's too much that I put into this so far to just give it up. But whoever they've met does have a hold on them, but they're trying to be loyal to you. I think they really do love you. They're trying to give you their loyalty and maybe even ignore this person. They want the commitment with you. They want you to be vulnerable with them, but they feel like you're the one trying, or they feel like they're the one trying and you're not. But this is something that they feel like is worth fighting for. And the more they feel you kind of slipping away or pulling away, I think the more they're going to try to bring you closer. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Pisces. I'm sorry if that's your story. Like, how shitty. All right. Let's go to Aquarius now. Tell me about the person Aquarius is dealing with. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Show me the person Aquarius is dealing with. Thank you guys for being here. Please make sure you hit the like button, share this with your friends. If you're new here, consider subscribing if you like this kind of content. All right. Aquarius, let's see. Show me the person Aquarius is dealing with. The King of Swords could be another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or just an overthinker. This may be someone that you have some type of history with that like wants to come back around or is really thinking about making some type of peace with the past. Some of you, this may be a friend of yours or you meet them through friends. I don't know. You may have met them online too. This is someone really trying to, I think they're really in their head. There's something about this person that feels very stuck and they're trying to heal or they're slowly possibly healing. They could have Sagittarius in their chart too. I think they have strong intuition. This is somebody that has some type of mystery about themselves. They're going through some sort of change or transformation. Some of you, this is somebody like moving or moving on. I don't know. There could be distance there when it comes to this person. I think they're kind of stoic when it comes to the situation in some way. Some of you, this is a Scorpio or they have Scorpio in their chart. I do feel like things are changing for this person for the better, or that's what they're looking forward to. How do they feel about Aquarius? The Empress. So they're very attracted to you. I think they feel like this is something that could grow, but they may feel like there is distance there. Some of you, there could be issues with a mother as well. may feel like there is some kind of drama, or something is happening very quickly. I think they may be very communicative about the actions they want to take, like telling you what they want to do, being very blunt with you about the things that they want, the actions they want to take, and how attracted they are to you. I feel like this is someone that's like wanting to take a leap of faith, wanting to take a risk with you. They're very certain. Okay. They're very certain about wanting to take some sort of risk, and it may happen very quickly as well, because I think they're extremely attracted to you. They want this to grow. Um, what is this person's future actions towards Aquarius? Six of Swords. Some of you, they have to move on from something. They could be very protective of the connection. Let me see. Some of you, this is somebody that's at a distance that wants to come towards you. They're leaving something behind to come towards you. They want to reunite, especially if y'all have, like, I don't know, not been together or something. They may be making certain sacrifices to come towards you, to communicate something to you. If this is somebody you left behind before or whatever, I feel like there was some hurt here. But this is somebody that wants to, like, try again. Someone that wants to, hmm, give me one more for that. Four of Swords. I think there is something kind of holding them back. It may be money issues for some of you. For others, it's like this person may have had issues with being alone, and, like, I don't know, they could have abandonment issues for some of you, and so they could kind of give mixed signals. But I'm strongly getting like their future actions is to kind of come towards you, to communicate something, to give something a second chance, especially if there was like an ending here before, or this could just be that they're trying to give a second chance to love. What is the biggest challenge here? The High Priestess. There's something they're not saying. Some of you, the biggest challenge could be a Pisces. I feel like they are holding something back. There's distance there, it looks like. Between the two of you. Some type of secret. Somebody may have been you or gotten used to like being alone, you know, and it's difficult for them to let their guard down. And that could really be affecting the connection. I think it's hard for you to see this person clearly, or it's hard for them to see you clearly. It feels like somebody doesn't want to take the mask off, like take the blindfold off and let the other person in. What is the biggest, or what is the outcome to this? Is this a long-term relationship? Two of Wands in reverse. The Hermit. Somebody is going to make a decision, possibly to give something up. I feel like they're going to be like sad or lonely about this. The Devil reversed. Now, what they could be giving up here is toxic ways about themselves, things that were holding them back. They could be making healthier decisions, maybe giving up some sort of addictions in some type of way. I feel like there's a lot of communication between the two of you. And I think that this is someone that's going to really pursue like a new beginning with you. Be very passionate about it. Try to protect the relationship because there's sacrifices that they have to make, things that they are walking away from or letting go of in order to pursue this connection. Okay. Let's see. What else can you tell Aquarius about this person? They want to talk to you. They may have cheated on you in the past or been cheated on in the past. I think this is somebody that does love you, but they also have self-esteem issues. They think about you every day. They think about having some type of commitment with you. They feel like maybe you were the one that was there for them when nobody else was, but they still have feelings for someone else, or there's still somebody that still kind of maybe pulls on their heartstrings. I feel like they're letting go of those people though, or that person, whoever that is. They have a lot of regret when it comes to this relationship. They don't like the distance, but they may also be still avoiding some type of accountability for something because they have unhealed childhood trauma for sure that they're trying to like suppress or push down. Um, I think they're having a hard time, or they do have a hard time dealing with any type of criticism, especially when it comes to like their family, their friends, the people that are close to them. There's something about this person being cold-hearted in some type of way, or you being that way with them. Okay. And that could be an issue because I think you're dealing with somebody that has a very difficult time with rejection. All right. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for being here, spending this time with me. If you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that like button for me. Show me the person that Capricorn is dealing with. Okay, you already got cards coming out, Capricorn. This is, you're dealing with somebody, either you feel them slipping away or they feel you slipping away. Somebody here is moving on from the connection. We'll see. I'm going to leave those up. Okay, show me the person Capricorn is dealing with. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Show me the person Capricorn is dealing with. One more shuffle. Show me the person Capricorn is dealing with. Somebody that's not putting in a lot of effort into the connection. Some of you, they're already in another relationship or they're already committed. I don't feel like they're giving to this. They may be in an unhappy marriage or unhappy commitment. I think this person is juggling with their feelings. Why the Eight of Pentacles is this person in reverse? The King of Wands. Could be a fire sign. Maybe they have fire in their chart. Some of you, this is a person that is like determined to move on. They could actually be moving. they're like taking a risk and focus, like very focused on some sort of forward movement. I think this person is telling you the truth about something and maybe trying to like hide their feelings, their emotions, because they don't want to be stuck to this, or they don't want this to get toxic. Tell me more about that. Seven of Swords. I think you're dealing with somebody that you can't trust. And I feel like the trust issues is going to bring the situation to an end. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that is, it almost is giving that this is someone that is focused on somebody new or someone else. But it's like someone that's so focused on someone else or going down a new path or new direction, but they're almost like in their head because they're not certain if they're making the right choice. Like, give me one more for this person. The Empress. I think they're very attracted to you though. But it's like, and I think this person thinks that there is potential here for this connection, this relationship. However, they may end up bringing it to an end before it even gets off the ground, or really thinking about the fact that this is over or ending. What is this person's real intentions towards Capricorn? They're holding back. That their intention is to hold back from you. I feel like their communication with you, if you are communicating, is more like not really about anything serious. Like this is someone that doesn't, I feel like they want to, they're holding back, they're not appreciating you in some type of way. But it's like you see through that. I feel like, can you tell me why the Four of Cups? The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, because this person is working on something else. They're getting attention from someone else. Some of you may work with this person. If not, like they've been working on something. And so, or putting effort into something. So it's like, they're trying to protect that. Like that's their main focus. I feel like they know that they could be happy with you. And so this makes them sad because they're trying to bring balance into the situation. I feel like something between the two of you happened very quickly and unexpected. And so they're trying to like stay focused on what they've been putting effort into, but they feel like you're someone that brings them happiness, but also sadness at the same time because they feel like you're out of their reach or you're somebody that they can't necessarily have. Because for some of you, this person is married or is in a long-term commitment or something like that. And they're not happy with that. They're not. Um, I think, but they're committed to it. Like, tell me about this Hierophant. Why the Hierophant? Yeah, they feel like they have to end this situation. Eight of Wands, Death card, and Justice to be fair to whoever it is that they are committed to. Okay. What is this person's future actions towards Capricorn? The Two of Swords in reverse. The Five of Wands. They could even like create arguments with you. I feel like they're trying to be cold towards you. And this could like almost like someone that's intentionally wanting to hurt you so that they feel better about walking away or leaving this situation, like to make it easier. Why the Two of Swords reversed? Judgment. I definitely feel like this person is making a choice to release this. Six of Wands. They're trying to hold on to the commitment or relationship that they've already established. Tell me about that. Yeah, they're focused on some sort of brand new risk they're going to take or new beginning they're going to take, possibly to like reunite with someone or to go towards, to like try to make their relationship work, the ones that are in another connection or something. They're going to try to like make that work. Very focused on that. Tell me more. But I promise you, look at this. Like, this is somebody that feels like they're walking away from a true love, that there's no stability there. I think they're leaving you out in the cold to start something new that they've already given effort and energy to. This may be someone younger or somebody they have kids with. Tell me about that Two of Cups. The Temperance, because they feel like they have to be fair in this. They have been giving it two situations, and they know that someone here is going to end up hurt. It is very secretive, it's something that they've hidden, whether from you or somebody else, but they're letting this go because they're trying to be fair. They're trying to focus. What's the biggest challenge between Capricorn and this person? Someone holding back, somebody kind of cold, juggling with their sense of responsibility, their honor, their word. Why the Four of Swords? The Ten of Swords. Yeah. I feel like dealing with you hurts someone that they love. And I feel like this is somebody that doesn't want to let go of something they built. They're an overthinker. I think this person is trying to protect that, wanting to move on from this situation. They're going towards some sort of new beginning. And so I think that they're not emotionally able to invest in the relationship with you. What is the outcome for Capricorn and this person? The King of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody that is mentally struggling with this. So they're going to have a wall up. I think they're holding back. This is somebody, I think, moving towards someone that they have more history with. I feel like if it's giving timing is off or bad timing. I don't know. Three of Cups. Five of Swords. Queen of Swords. This person, I think, is going to leave you feeling a little bitter, feeling lonely. I think they're holding back because they're focused on something brand new, a brand new beginning, and they're making the decision and kind of like sticking with that decision is what it looks like. But I think this is also going to make them sad, to be honest. And I feel like they are in two minds about this choice, but they also feel like they can't let go of whatever it is that they have given their word to, put effort into, something like that. Let me see what else. What else can you tell Capricorn about this person? I don't think they're giving you mixed signals anymore. Capricorn, are you chasing them? I don't know. Or the roles can be reversed, guys. So keep that in mind. I feel like this is somebody that regrets or will have regrets for this. They may end up telling you about their regrets. I feel like they are going to move on. I feel like this is someone that never meant for this to happen between the two of you. And they also feel like they have to be cold because I think this person has more feelings for you than they want to admit. But they've made other commitments or they have other things going on that like keeps them from being able to fully give you anything. I feel like they also may be avoiding some sort of accountability for cheating with the other person. Like they're not going to tell them that, oh, I have feelings for Capricorn. They're not going to come out and say that. This is somebody that just was not ready to meet you whenever they met you. Like I said, timing. And so they're going to be cold. But I promise you, I think this cold heartedness that they may be showing you is a lie. Like this is somebody that wants to be like, come here. I love you. I miss you. I want to be around you. But they act like, like leave me alone. Like they're giving you the Heisman. But yeah, what did I say? They're struggling. They're fucking struggling with this, Capricorn. They're struggling. I think they're gonna try again. I feel like they're gonna come back and try again. I also think for a lot of you, this may be someone that watches you, whether on social media. I think they're going to hide that, that watches you in some way or keeps tabs on you in some way. I feel like you are going to be slipping away from them or they're slipping away from you. This is someone with a lot of unhealed childhood trauma and a lot of self-esteem issues. Why is everybody dealing with self-esteem issues and childhood trauma? I feel like they're going to hate the distance between you and them. Hate it. They're gonna hate it. I think they love you. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is somebody that loves you or said that they love you, and they're watching you. I feel like they're gonna be regretful or apologetic, and they don't want to deal with the drama. They don't want to deal with the drama of this. They may let their ego get away, get in front of their feelings. They also may feel like you're out of their league, Capricorn, in some way. Like they're not deserving of you. So they may be in some way settling for someone that they feel like is more in their league, you know. I don't know. It doesn't look like they're completely happy in that relationship. It just looks like they're dealing with somebody that they made a lot of promises and they want to honor those promises that they made to that individual. All right. All right. I have to use the bathroom really, really quick, y'all. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. I can't even put it on the screen. Hold on. Let me write it up here. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay. Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. The person Sagittarius is dealing with for sun, moon, rising, and Venus Sagittarius is. Remember, the roles can be reversed, Sagittarius, and not every message will be your message. Thank you guys for hitting the like button and being here with me. If you're new, consider subscribing. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Okay. Show me the person Sagittarius is dealing with. Show me the person Sag is dealing with. Four of Swords. This is somebody walking away. This is someone that is emotionally distant. They're removed from the situation emotionally. I feel like you're dealing with someone that is starting something new. Why is everybody getting this damn near same message? They may be telling you that, they're ready to go in a new direction. There may be a reason not to trust this person. I feel like this is somebody that has a wall up. They may be having like money issues. I feel like this is not someone that you have a lifelong connection with, Sagittarius. Maybe because there's someone that they have some type of history or connection with, that they're, yeah, it feels like this is somebody that they have some type of connection with someone else or history with someone else. What is their feelings for Sagittarius? Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they feel like there's no stability here. Um, they may have let you in. They feel like they see you clearly, but there's no stability. The problem is, I think they're trying to hide the fact that they feel like they could be happy with you. I think they're trying to hide their emotions. I think they're even trying to hide their emotions from themselves. Um, wow. Yeah, the sun and the moon and the star. Listen, I think this person does not tell you how they feel or tries to like, this is in the hermit. Look at this. This is somebody I think that feels very lonely. They are not telling you how they feel. They're working really hard, possibly on something new. Like they don't want to have any regrets. I think they're focused on something else. Yeah, they're moving away from you. It feels like they're moving away from you or distant from you because they were putting in effort into something else. Why is everybody getting this message? There's always a theme for all signs. So I feel like this might be the theme for everybody here. I mean, I don't feel like everybody got this message, but this is like the third time I want to say I heard it. Um, what is this person's future actions towards Sagittarius? So they may end up like trying to put effort into this. Trying to get something stable going here. Let me see. And then like falling flat on it, like letting go. like they're putting forth effort and then they all of a sudden like something stops them. Yeah, and they end up letting go. I feel like they end up letting you go. Sagittarius. But they're not happy about it. This is someone juggling with what is going to be their happily ever after. They've got a lot of feelings associated with this situation, but I think they're going to bring this to an end and they're not going to be happy with their choice. Tell me about that Nine of Cups reverse. Yeah, they're going to move on from this or move away from this, but they're going to have a lot of emotions about this. I think they're going to feel very lonely, but there's something about this person that wants to do the right thing. What is the biggest challenge when it comes to this situation for Sagittarius? Somebody is giving to more than one situation and being sneaky about it. That's the biggest challenge. Page of Swords. I feel like this is someone mentally dealing with like a lot because I feel like they feel like they could be happy with you, they could be happy elsewhere. Um I I think offering you love in some kind of way, it's like that's coming to an end or there's some sort of distance there. I feel like they have feelings for you they're ignoring. And this person is pulling away, but they don't feels like they don't want to. They're just going towards something else, something new. I think they're emotionally in turmoil. What is the biggest or what is the outcome for this? Is this going to be something long term or what? Six of Cups, Eight of Swords. This person doesn't know what the fuck they want. They really don't. I think the past in some way or somebody they had got history with has a hold on them. I feel like this is someone that they don't know what they want. They don't want to hurt anybody. They're not offering you love. I don't think they're offering love. I think they're going to leave you single, leave you alone because there seems to be somebody that they have a connection with or a relationship with. Could be a water sign that they're more focused on. They could have water and earth in their chart. They're trying to move towards that, and so it requires them to end this. It requires them to let this go. Some of you, it's a Pisces. But I feel like they're secretly not being fair in this situation. Like they could have control issues. Like for some of you, what happens when this person goes towards whoever they have this commitment? What happens with them? Can you tell me about that? I just want to see. They end up taking on the responsibility of a relationship, and I think there's a lot of love there between them and whoever it is that they're choosing. But I also feel like there's a part of them that's like unhappy, that feels unappreciated with something. I think they're going to end up having regret with Sagittarius for whatever it is they're doing. Now, again, this could be you doing this to them. So I don't know. Roles could be reversed. Let me see what else. One of you wants the other one to be vulnerable. I feel like this is somebody definitely pushing you away. I don't think that this is somebody that's ever going to really get over you, but I feel like they have major trust issues for sure. I feel like they care a lot about other people's opinions of them, and they're really struggling with that. What did oh my god. That wasn't even at the bottom of the deck, y'all, and it literally says I care what other people think. Stop it. They're never going to get over you. I promise you. They're going to reach out just to want to talk to you. They're not going to get over you. I think they're so sorry for this, but they don't like it's easier to hold like to have a wall up or be stoic in some way. I think this person struggles. They wish that they were single. They want to be single so that they can pursue this like they want to, but they can't. I feel like this is somebody that looks at you like a wish come true, but they can't commit to this. They have a major crush on you and they have so many regrets. They're avoiding any type of accountability. They hope you forgive them for some type of secret. I think they're trying to avoid some kind of drama. They don't want to argue with you. I think they do feel like you guys have like a true love or there's potential for that, but it's like no accountability. Someone is not able to pursue the things they want to pursue here. All right. I'm sorry it keeps repeating, guys. But that's the way the cards work. I mean, most of the time there is a theme. So, but y'all don't watch all sign type of videos. So when it's just one message for everybody. All right. Scorpio. Tell me what's going on with my Scorpio subscribers. What does Scorpio need to know about their person? Scorpio and the person they're dealing with. Tell me about the person Scorpio is dealing with. Tell me about the person Scorpio is dealing with. One more shuffle. Thank you guys for being here. Please hit the like button for me. I appreciate it. Tell me about the person Scorpio is dealing with. The Five of Swords. You're dealing with somebody inconsistent, doesn't know what they want. Possibly somebody you don't really have a future with. Someone that could be like betraying your trust or not trustworthy. Tell me about this Five of Swords. Somebody you have a strong sexual connection with. Some of you, this is somebody that was taking a risk on you or wanting to take a risk on this situation. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. I feel like this is somebody that is putting forth the effort into the relationship. They don't want to have regrets. Yeah, I think they're definitely putting forth some type of effort into the relationship. This is someone, they could have also like fire in their chart. Doesn't have to, but I feel like they have a lot of weight on their shoulders. What is this person's feelings for Scorpio. The Magician. So they feel like you guys could have it all. They feel like they're ready to take a risk when it comes to you, Scorpio. But they feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with a Leo or a Pisces. Does not matter what sign, but I am seeing where um, someone is emotionally pulled back. They feel like this person feels like you're hiding something, or they are hiding something from you. I think this person really does want to like have happiness with you, to change things, but there's something they're not telling you. There's definitely something they are holding back, Scorpio, or they feel like you are. Tell me more about that. You may also feel like you have to walk away from something to be with this person. And I think you're hell bent on doing that. Um, like you have to make sacrifices, and maybe even sacrifices when it comes to your own children or something, or that affect a child. What is this person, or what is the person Scorpio is dealing with? What is their future actions towards them? The Empress. Some of y'all may end up getting pregnant or having babies with this person, or this person may try to. I think they're gonna really want, if that's not the case, I think this is gonna be someone that really wants things to grow. They're gonna offer love. I think they're gonna want to take a risk with you. But it almost feels like, look, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Something, it feels like something. Can I just be honest? I think that this person's going to put their best foot forward to get you. Okay. This person is going to show up and be maybe emotionally vulnerable and the whole nine. And then there's going to be something where the rug is pulled out from under you. And this, like, something stops. They stop giving to this, or like, I don't know. Tell me about that. Look, I don't think this person is who you think they are. Just going to be honest. I think, yeah, they have love for you, or they like you a whole lot. But I think there's going to be something here that keeps them emotionally held back. And I feel like you're going to find out about it. And that may end up being like, I don't think that you're dealing with somebody that you even really know who they are. Give me one more for that. Seven of Swords. The Fool. Listen. And the Eight of Wands. They are telling you, this is what I see. Their future actions is like telling you what you want to hear, but lying at the same time, like not being trustworthy. I think they're doing something to get you to take a risk with them. Um, but then something here stops. Like it's almost like they stop being consistent, or the something gets halted in some kind of way, because there's a block when it comes to the communication. I feel like, okay, what is the biggest challenge when it comes to Scorpio and this person? The Chariot. Some of you, a Cancer could be a big challenge. Some of you, this is being able to move forward, or some kind of move or travel is the biggest challenge. The World. There could be distance between the two of you, and that's a really big challenge, or some form of ending is a really big challenge. Like somebody has to make a choice to let go of something, and it's too much of a sacrifice. What else? Queen of Wands could be a fire sign or somebody with heavy fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King of Cups in reverse. This is like, I feel like there's more passion than real love in this relationship. I'll tell you that. Like someone is maybe making a knee-jerk reaction. I just parted the deck and you got the Three of Swords. So I feel like there's a lot of hurt here, whether you know about it now or not. Let me see. Give me one more. The Six of Cups. Someone with the Knight of Swords, I think someone is rushing a relationship. I feel like someone is rushing into something. They're rushing into something without knowing all the details. And that is a challenge. Tell me about that. Yeah, because they don't want to have regrets. But the fact of the matter is that they will. Like there will be regrets here. Some of y'all don't rush a relationship. Don't push. Let me see. What is the outcome? Is this something long term for Scorpio or not? I think you're overthinking the decision to commit. I feel like you're going to try to give this a lot of chances, Scorpio. It's going to be very hard for you to let this go, but I think you're also going to be in your head with this Eight of Swords about this. Like, you don't want to let this go. You want to protect it. But the problem is, I think somebody is in two minds. I do feel like you're going to offer commitment to this person, or this person's going to offer commitment to you. But there's also going to be something hidden that you don't know about. Tell me about that. Yeah, I think you're going to be in an unhappy relationship commitment based on the fact that I'm going to tell you what. So Scorpio is a fixed sign. And usually, like, they're very loyal people when they make a choice to be loyal, right? And I'm seeing that you want something so bad to work out that you're going to act upon your loyalty, not want to give something up. And unfortunately, I feel like, yeah, this is going to be a commitment, right? You're going to get into it and want to celebrate this and think it's everything. But the problem is you're going to be very unhappy though. Everything that glitters is not gold. Like you're not going to get everything you want from this relationship. Can you tell me why? Possibly because someone here is not being honest. Or someone is more stoic. I feel like this is also something that's very confusing for you. And it's like you're moving forward so fast, or things are, yeah, you're walking away so fast trying to make some kind of decision when really, I'm going to tell you what, I think that some of you, your person, the person you're like soulmate, soul connection you have, um, whether you believe it or not, is either an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or um, a Libra. They have those signs heavily in their chart. Like, I think you're going to end up learning a lesson from this situation of trying to like rush something, rush making a decision that you know is not in alignment with your emotions, because yeah, it's like you're having to give up too much for something new. you're making that choice to do that, but it leads to something very unhappy for you. There's a lesson in it. I'll say that. There's definitely a lesson there that a lot of y'all are going to be learning soon. But okay, let me see. What else can you tell Scorpio? You're going to end up going back to somebody asking, can you try again? Or you're going to want to. Or they're going to do this with you. Obviously, the roles can be reversed. You're going to try to tell yourself that someone here means nothing to you. But you're not going to get over them. They're going to, it's almost like I feel you being haunted by this person or vice versa. You're just going to want to talk to them. You're just going to want to hear their voice. You're just going to want to I think you're going to try to focus on yourself. Somebody is, they've got trust issues. They don't want to deal with the criticism of saying, hey, I cheated, or there was someone here that has been replaced. I feel like you don't even want a title, to be honest, because you want to explore something. I feel like you're dealing with somebody like this. You're afraid of rejection, or your person is. Yeah. What did I say? Someone here has feelings for two different people, guys. The person that's not being chosen is the one you think of every day. I think that there's love there, but there's distance that you want to fix, that you'll have regrets about. You will want to like stay in contact with this person, like maybe even just try to be friends or something. Like I'm seeing, can we be friends? Because I feel like there's something here someone never meant for this to happen. But I don't know. That's what I'm seeing, guys. I hate repetitive messages. Okay. Libra. Tell me about the person Libra is dealing with. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Show me their person. The Magician. This could be somebody you don't want things to end with. Maybe you've been through a lot together. Hold on one second, Libra. Maybe you've been through a lot together with this person. You don't want things to end. I feel like you do have a wall up. Or they do. I'm sorry. They have a wall up, it seems like. I feel like this person may have trust issues, or there's like, may tell you about something where they know the truth. I feel like you don't trust them or they don't trust you. I will say that. I see you guys almost like Libra, like embarking on a new journey. I feel like like, I don't know, you guys, you're dealing with somebody who is trying to give to this, but they may have like a lot of very big emotions. Tell me how this person feels about Libra. They're confused, Libra. They're not telling you that though. I think they're confused. They're sacrificing something, letting go of something for this. I feel like they do communicate and tell you like the truth. I think that you guys have history and they're letting the history be the thing that makes um a decision for them. But I think emotionally they may not be as emotionally vulnerable as you would like them to be. Some of you, you're dealing with somebody that has a choice between you and someone else, and they're making a full-on decision not to be inconsistent and to like grow with this relationship. But I think emotionally, this is a tough decision for them. They may have been on the fence about it. What is this person's what is this person's future actions? Ace of Wands. They're embarking on a new beginning with you. I think they're appreciating you more, but they still feel some way undecided. Like, am I making the right choice? I think they are. I think they're making a choice to be happy with you, to focus on the things that make them happy. But there is something, I don't know, there's some sort of ending that there is sadness with. Like, I think that they're grieving some kind of ending of life for them so that they can focus on being happy with you. What is the biggest challenge for Libras in this relationship? Some of you, the biggest challenge could be some type of distance or some type of ending. I feel like y'all love each other for sure. Some of you, it could be ending another relationship where there's children involved. Some of y'all, I want to say there could be some type of challenge having to do with like their mother or your own mother, possibly having to do with like travel situations that could be a big challenge. I don't know. Maybe they don't like your family or you don't like their family or something like that. I think it's hard to have an equal give and take here, or that is a big challenge for some of you. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo that holds back a lot, but they still give enough effort to like invest. And if it's not a Virgo, it could be someone that just, I don't know, they may be sad about something and trying to hide that from you by still putting forth some sort of effort into something here. It's like enough effort to say that they gave effort, but there's something, I feel like there is something, Libra, that's telling you this is not enough. And you're trying to ignore it for some of y'all because you love them, because you want to manifest a life with them. There may be something telling you that you can't trust this person. Tell me about the outcome. Is this long term? Okay, Page of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Cups. I think there's going to be things that they don't tell you or that they're not talking about. But I think this is a long-term commitment. Some of y'all could even be getting married or getting into a long-term commitment. Yeah, this seems like Libra. Are y'all getting married? Are y'all getting into a long-term commitment? Like, what's going on here? I think you're taking on, there's an ending coming. You're taking on more responsibility when it comes to this. I think there's some healing. I feel like you're putting forth the effort. I do want to say, I feel like someone is going to be hurt in this situation or is trying to cover up some kind of hurt from this, not going to lie. someone may end up being more cold with the other, but still pursuing like a full-on relationship, marriage potential. The problem is that either you stop talking to someone else or they do in order to pursue a new marriage connection, or the person you are dealing with, like, yeah, y'all make it work, you decide to make it official, you like figure out how to pursue this relationship long term, but it there is still like hidden ill feelings for the other person, or hidden like resentment that someone does not discuss or something there. Okay, I don't know how else to explain that. What else can you tell Libra about their person? This person may be very spiritual, they pray for you or something like that. I think this person also cares a lot about other people's opinions. I think they're loyal to you, or you're very loyal to them. They may like to argue, but they also like need time to heal. I think your family and friends like this person, or, vice versa. I feel like you're very, it's like I don't think you're dealing with a cheater though. I'll be honest. I don't, but I feel like you're dealing with somebody that questions whether or not this is the kind of relationship they want to have. Now, for some of you, maybe there was cheating in the past, whether it was like physical cheating or emotional cheating. If you have some type of history with this, and I feel like there's an ex that still pays attention to you, watches you online, or tries to figure out like what does Libra have going on, you know, or they do. Okay. So that may sort of affect the connection, or affect one or both persons' feelings in regards to the connection. Because I'm definitely getting an energy for you, Libra, where it's like, yeah, you're committed to something, you're taking the chance, you're risking it, but there's bitterness that comes with that, whether you know that or not. It's like, yeah, somebody focused on making a relationship go to the next level, but the other person sort of being uncertain if that's the right thing to do, and maybe holding resentment for something. I don't know. All right, we're gonna get into Virgo. I'm gonna take a really quick break, y'all. And I will be right back. Um, I'll put it up on the screen. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Okay. My bad, Virgo. We're back. I apologize. Let's get into Virgo now. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person Virgo is dealing with. Show me the person Virgo is dealing with. All right, guys. Show me the person Virgo is dealing with. Thank you for being here. Hitting the like button for me. I appreciate y'all. Virgo, you're dealing with somebody that appreciates the communication between the two of you. They could be younger or have like a younger type of energy about them. This is somebody that feels like you guys can manifest something together. You can make some of y'all have kids with this person, or you maybe that may be something coming up for you for some of y'all. They have a lot of love for you. I feel like how you feel about them is how they feel about you. They may have money issues, or they may not be telling you that they feel alone or distant from you. I don't know. Let me see. They may be worried about your fidelity, or if you're really committed to this relationship. How does this person feel about some of you? This is somebody that worries they don't have the, like, they have self-esteem issues, like they can't keep up with you, like you're too powerful, you have too much money, or you have too much um like going on in your life or something like that. Like, why would you pick me type of person. I think they want to manifest something with you though, and they're appreciative of you, they're emotionally vulnerable with you, they see your value. What does this person feel for Virgo? They feel like you're not emotionally invested. Like, I think they want to invest in this, or some of you, they feel like you work a lot. I think they feel like there's distance between the two of you. Some of you, this is also somebody that's worried that you're going to end things because of maybe some type of distance. I think they're extremely attracted to you, but they also may feel like you act single in some way, or your focus is more on your money, your career. It's like, and now the roles could be reversed. I don't know. They may feel like you're not as emotionally available for them, or this is something they're doing with you, like trying to emotionally distance themselves. What is their future actions? King of Wands. So they're going to make an effort. I feel like they want to come towards you, but there is some type of drama between the two of you that has them feeling some type of bitterness. I think they're an overthinker. Yeah, it feels like there's some drama or something that happens very quickly. And I think that this is somebody that wants to fix it, like doesn't want to have the drama. But they may like wall off or something, and then all of a sudden try to come back and make it work. Try to come back and like re I don't want to say rekindle, but it feels like maybe there's just an argument here, and they're going to come back and want to communicate. But I think there's also still some hidden feelings, something that they're not telling you. What is the biggest challenge when it comes to Virgo in this relationship? The Six of Swords, being able to move on from something. Yeah. Some of you, it's just that there's distance between the two of you. The Devil reverse, Capricorn energy. I think it's also really hard to let go of like this wall and to stop overthinking this, to get out of their own head. I feel like someone is having a difficult time getting over some kind of betrayal or something that happened. I feel like there's a lot of hidden feelings that create distance between the two of you. You may have a family with this person, or you want like the happily ever after, or they do, but it's kind of like there's something that is so difficult to let go of. And I feel like it's hard to move on from that. Is this something long term for Virgo or what? Like, how's this going to play out? Mm, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Somebody's going to feel betrayed because someone is giving to more than one person and end up either acting single or deciding to be single. Because I feel like there's still going to be feelings there, still going to be emotions there that come to light. Some of y'all may be dealing with a Leo. I think there's going to be some truth about someone's betrayal or that somebody can't be trusted that comes out. And I do see a new beginning here, a strong, very strong new beginning. But someone has to let go of something where they didn't get what they wanted in order to pursue a new beginning. Tell me about that. Yeah, I don't think you guys are going to let each other go, at least not anytime soon. I just think that some of you are dealing with an air sign or somebody with heavy air in their chart. I don't know, maybe an overthinker of some kind. But I feel like this person has a lot of ego, and that could also be affecting the relationship. They're not going to want to let this go. I think it's going to be something that kind of goes back and forth for a minute. Um, Even if you do like break up or there's something that keeps you distant from this person, I think that eventually there's going to be something that draws you back together for some reason. Um, but I don't know if it's whatever you built is going to be strong enough to come back together for long term, if that makes sense. I don't know. What else can you tell Virgo? Yeah, I feel like someone is going to require forgiveness and the other person is going to be like, I feel like someone's going to require forgiveness for pushing the other person away. Someone here is going to feel very misunderstood or does feel misunderstood. I think there's love there, but there's like some sort of cold-heartedness energy. And the other person's like, I'm loyal. I want you to be vulnerable with me. Like, what's going on? And I think that's a struggle. Someone may feel like there's too much argument or too much drama. I feel like there's going to be a need for healing. I don't think this person's going to get over this. I feel like they're going to want to keep trying. And this may end up being something where someone feels like the other person was there for them when nobody else was and ends up wanting to be married or is married to this person, and like I think it comes back around. But someone is afraid of rejection. And so, I don't know, there's like this fear of rejection, fear of what other people are going to say or do in this situation, you know, or what the other person may say or do in this situation. All right, Leo. Tell me what is going on with the person that Leo is dealing with. What is the situation between Leo and their person? Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What can you tell Leo about the person they are dealing with? What can you tell my Leo subscribers about the person they are dealing with? Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. All right. Show me the person. King of Swords. King of Wands. Some of you Leos are either dealing with somebody that's dealing with two people, two different people. Could be an air sign and a fire sign, or somebody with air and fire in their chart. Let me see. Some of you Leos are in a same-sex relationship. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that wants to start something brand new, but maybe overthinking it and wants to take a chance. I think this is someone that's giving, like, letting their guard down with you. But they want to let their guard down with you. They want to give to this. They want to take on the responsibility of this. They don't want to fight. Whoever this is. Well, how do they feel about Leo? They feel like you are holding back in some way, or there's something that holds you back, that you're emotionally not as vulnerable, that you're overthinking this, that you're afraid to make a choice or afraid to. They feel like you're going through something. That could be like making you sad or making you pull away and be distant. I think this is somebody that feels like the relationship may be over, that this is not something going to last forever. This person may feel like moving on from this because of something that was hidden, that came to light or is coming to light, or they feel like you're the one doing this. What is this person's future actions? I do feel like they want to fix it though. Like there's a part of them that just wants to fix this. The Sun is their future actions, and the Knight of Wands. This is someone that I feel like they're choosing to be happy, but it feels like there's something preventing them from coming towards you. They're dealing with a really heavy burden. They're trying to keep hidden or a secret. I think they're trying to heal from something. It's taking a while. They're very confused. You and this person may not be on the same page. I think they have a wall up, an emotional wall up, maybe because there was something hidden from them that they feel like they've had to endure. Like this person feels as if you're the one that's done something to them. They want to like a commitment with you, if you guys are not already married, I feel like that's what they really want from you. But they feel like they have to give up on this or they have to let this go because they're not happy. I feel like they feel forced to walk away, forced to give up on this. Some of you, they feel like they were hurt by a third party situation or just like this is a very painful ending and they're not getting what they want, which is a long-term happy commitment in this situation. So they feel forced to like let go, forced to walk away, forced to give up on this. But internally, I think they really want a long-term relationship with you. What is the biggest challenge? Some kind of truth. Maybe your biggest challenge. Some of you is an Aquarius. Someone may have held back the truth. Some of you, it's very hard for this person to heal or for the relationship to heal. I think the biggest challenge is that someone sees the relationship for what it is in some way. I think someone here is emotionally holding back their feelings. This could also have to do with somebody pregnant or someone wants this to grow. It may be very difficult for this to grow. Some of y'all, it could be a mother affecting this or a baby mama. I think there's a lot of, it's like the challenge is to have that happily ever after because of someone's choices to either act single, or be more focused on themselves and not offer anything safe. Okay. And someone is trying to get out of their head, get out of their feelings. Is this long term? How does this play out for Leo? King of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Leo, I feel like you may be the one to leave this person out in the cold, or you may feel left out in the cold by this person. You may feel abandoned, alone. You may even feel like this has cost you something financial. I think you feel like you're going through something very difficult and you feel like there's a lack of stability, a lack of permanence in your life when it comes to this relationship. I think you want to rekindle this and you appreciate this person now more than ever, or you will. And you may end up trying to use whatever tactics you can to make this, to get, you know, this relationship back on track. But I think secrets or something hidden is causing conflict in this relationship and prevents it from fully being able to like recover 100%. At least that's the current energy. What else can you tell Leo about their person? I think they feel like you're the wish come true, but their family and friends and people may not be liking you very much. They feel like this is a situation that comes with a lot of drama. I feel like this is somebody that wanted to be committed to you, but they may just be like, you know what, we can just be friends. Like, because someone here was not into titles. You may be blocked by them, or they could be blocked by you. I don't know. Someone here is definitely having some self-esteem issues. I feel like this is whoever made this situation happen, they're not going to get over this easily because you're dealing with somebody that really has a like thing for you. They want a commitment from you, and things may be changing like very fast because someone made a mistake. And if you do want this, I think you're going to have to prove yourself. But I think that this is somebody you either feel slipping away, they feel you slipping away, and I feel like that's causing a major struggle. Someone is extremely embarrassed by the situation because the other person was in their ego so hard. I feel like there was a lie here that caused this situation. All right. Okay. Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What's going on with my Cancer subscribers? Cancer. Show me the person Cancer is dealing with. Show me the person Cancer is dealing with. All right, Cancer. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Please hit the like button for me. If you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Show me what Cancer needs to know about their person that they're dealing with. Who is this? The Star could be an Aquarius. Some of you is somebody new. They could be having money issues, or there's something about this person where they're not living up to their potential. I think you're very attracted to this person, Cancer, or they're very attracted to you. Why do I get either there's distance there or this person travels? I think this is somebody that's very guarded and held back in some kind of way. There's something they're trying to heal. How do they feel about Cancer? I feel like this may be somebody trying to also take something slow. They feel like you're not toxic. Like this is an equal give and take, or like they could have, like, you're very honest. I think they feel like they try to hold back that this is something that could make them happy, or they feel like you're holding back in some kind of way. This may be somebody that creates arguments or drama in your connection intentionally. I feel like this is somebody that's trying to cut something that, like, they could even tell you they're not happy with something. I think they're confused about what they really want. They could even be manipulative in some way, or they feel that like you are doing this with them. Um, what is this person's future actions towards Cancer? The Knight of Swords. I'm telling you, why do I feel like this person creates unnecessary drama just to, like, not have a long-term stable situation here? Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like this is somebody holding back. They're not trying to, like, come towards you. They may act a little bitter towards you. I don't see them putting in a lot of effort into this. Yeah, it's like somebody that, I feel like they're intentionally trying to be mad with you, intentionally trying to be angry with you, like, or create some type of drama with you. Because really, I think this is somebody that wants to, like, open up to you, or some of you, they have another option. And so they could be trying to create problems with you so that they can feel justified being with someone else. What? Who the fuck are y'all doing? What is the biggest challenge here for Cancer in this person? The Death card. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're their biggest challenge. Some of you, it's ending something. And you may feel lonely, abandoned by this person, or vice versa. I think they got a lot of hidden emotions, hidden feelings. I think some of you are dealing with a person that hides their own feelings of abandonment, or they may have money issues too that they're hiding. They're trying to, like, their ego is way too strong in this. I feel like this is somebody that may even ghost you for real, like not talk to you, or there's something that they don't say, um, or you don't say to them because there's so much ego there. Can you tell me, is this like a long-term thing? What's going on? I feel like it's very hard to get over the trust issues that have been created in this relationship. I think there will be, I feel like this person is super manipulative and intentionally tries not to manifest something here. They communicate childishly. I feel like they're juggling for sure. I don't know if it's two people, the Lovers and the Two of Pentacles, or like between you and their own singlehood, or what. You're dealing with somebody with a lot of fear. I feel like they intentionally create problems. Yeah, this is someone I think gonna leave you alone. They're gonna give up on this, or try to force you to give up on it, because they are dealing with somebody else. Some of you, they're in another relationship. I don't know. I think you're dealing with somebody that's giving a lot of mixed signals. Let me see what else is going on here. I think things are changing very quickly, or they may have moved very quickly between you and this person. They don't want to argue. They feel like it's not even worth fighting for, or you feel that way. Somebody is losing interest or has lost interest because the other person is meeting someone else or has met someone else. Um, I think there's extremely apologetic. I also feel like there's somebody that they're being pulled towards more than you. And this seems like a lesson for them, because they it feels like they have feelings for two people. They may act like that you don't mean anything to them, and they're afraid to open up to you. They push you away. I think they're also being honest with you about something, or telling you about it in some way. Like, hey, we need to talk. We need to have a conversation. They're going to think about you every day, and they really want your forgiveness, but they also like avoid taking any type of accountability in this situation. So, okay. Sorry about that, Cancer. Um, I feel like the only people who got like something different was Virgo and Leo so far. Everybody else, it seems really similar. Okay. Gemini. Gemini sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me what the person Gemini is dealing with. Tell me about the person Gemini is dealing with. What do they need to know? Thank you, Gemini, for being here. Please hit the like button for me. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you're notified when I go live and post new videos. Gemini. Show me the person Gemini is dealing with. Show me the person Gemini is dealing with. What do they need to know about this person? King of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Heavy Leo. This person has a lot of ego. I feel like there's distance between the two of you, or there may have been some type of ending. There's definitely trust issues. I also have Capricorn here, Capricorn and Leo. I feel like this is somebody that loves you very much, but there's some type of drama between the two of you or distance between the two of you. How does this person feel about Gemini? They may feel like you're inconsistent. They got a lot of hidden feelings and they're trying to like not overthink this. I think they love you or have feelings for you, but yeah, they overthink this. They think you're an overthinker too. Like you don't fight for the connection. Some of you, this may be somebody that wants to marry you or that they may feel like you're giving to more than one situation, like you're already connected to someone else or maybe committed to someone else. If you are married to this person, I think they have a lot of love for you, but they also feel like there's some type of emotional distance between the two of you. What is this person's future actions towards Gemini? I think they're giving to you and giving to someone else, if I'm being honest. Or they feel giving to two situations at once. I feel like this is somebody that's intending to be honest with you, maybe to come towards you to clear the air or bring things back into balance, to change things. I think this is somebody that wants to take a chance, but I feel like they hide their feelings. Maybe because there is physical distance there. I don't know. This is someone that's working on healing. They may even feel some type like stuck in some kind of way. I think emotionally they love you. I feel like emotionally they feel very connected to you, but there's something that does keep them stuck and they're trying to find balance in that. What is the biggest challenge when it comes to Gemini and this person? You guys may have difficulty communicating. Some of you, there could be an earth sign child, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, young person. I feel like there's children involved. Someone feels lied to, or they even feel like they have to compete with a child or someone that has a child in some type of way. Not for everybody, but I do feel like having stability may be also very difficult. Someone, I feel like this person wants to have a stable relationship with you and does not want to be left out in the cold. They're kind of, it feels like this is somebody like waiting for you or you. I think it's also difficult. Someone here feels like there's a lot of regrets, or like the other person may have more power or control than them in the connection. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo, possibly. What is the outcome to this? Is this long term or no? Yeah, 5 of Wands. Okay, some of y'all, there's it feels like there's tension between the two of you. I feel like you may communicate about it and end up letting your guard down, stop the fighting. I feel like you guys end up like giving up on each other and then coming back around for some of you. For others, this could be that you stop investing in this relationship and get back with an ex. I feel like you guys are going to end up communicating with each other and realizing like you don't want to let go of one another, if I'm being honest. Like, I think you can overcome this. This is not, it doesn't look like this is something that is like horrible. It doesn't look like, it looks like there's like a lot of misunderstanding here. It looks like you can overcome this with the conversation and clarity. And I think you guys can come out of being cold towards one another. Um, Give me one more for that. Yeah, I think y'all can come back together, but it takes someone to take the action and not be so pissed off or on edge or whatever. It feels like whatever you're dealing with when it comes to this person, like it can be fixed. It doesn't look like a forever thing. Let me see. What else can you tell Gemini about their person? Yeah, it's worth fighting for. There could be conversations about someone's body changing. I feel like someone has been embarrassed by the other person in some way or feels that way, and there's a lot of regret for that. Someone's definitely jealous, but they don't want to admit it. If there was somebody that embarrassed the other person, I think there's definitely regret for that. Somebody's moving on from an ex, or I think the other person, someone wants their family and friends to like them. I also feel like someone here is having self-esteem issues. They're not going to get over this. They don't want to argue, but they're not going to get over it. I think somebody wants to heal the connection between the two of you and have a commitment. They don't know how to say that though. I feel like you're dealing with somebody with a lot of pride or ego. Okay. Or this is you that has a lot of pride or ego. All right, Taurus. Let's see what's going on with the person Taurus is dealing with. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Show me the person Taurus is dealing with. Show me the person Taurus is dealing with. All right, Taurus, let's see. Thank you guys for being here, for hitting the like button, for subscribing and hitting that notification bell if you're new here. Taurus, the person you're dealing with, Three of Pentacles in reverse. This may be somebody who's not working. Um, Let me see. I feel like this is somebody that's very appreciative of you in some kind of way. Some of you are married to this person or in a higher level commitment. I think you're dealing with somebody that's very angry. Some of y'all have kids with this person. There's something about them that is either very angry or they feel like there's something that they can't do, maybe to protect themselves or protect their family. This is someone that's embarking on like a brand new journey behind the scenes. I think you're dealing with somebody very spiritual. What is this person's feelings for Taurus? They have very strong feelings for you, but they're very confused. I think they're in some sort of grief about what's going on. They feel like something between the two of you was ended or over, but they have, look at this, y'all. They have so much love for you. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, they feel stuck in their feelings. They're reminiscing about you or about the relationship. Um, about the love, the feelings that they have. They feel like this is not forever. They're allowing themselves to feel how they feel. They're trying to get out of their head. They feel like there's something they can't talk to you about or have, like, they're very sad, maybe unhappy in some type of way. What is this person's uh future actions towards Taurus? I feel like they have a choice to make to let you go or to let something go. But this person may have relationship trust issues or trust issues caused by a relationship, whether it's a relationship with you or someone else. I think that they are embarking on a new journey. I feel like the new journey may have something to do with them moving on or some kind of movement from the past. There's something about having to give up on the past, but it's hard because their heart is there. So maybe if you have history with this person, it's very difficult to let go of the past, for whoever this is, but it almost feels like they feel forced to let it go. Like they want to hold on so bad. What is the biggest challenge for Taurus and this person? The Emperor. Some of you in Aries or Virgo, some of you, this could be someone trying to control the narrative. I feel like it could be authority figures for some. I also feel like, yeah, this is like someone that feels like they have, a relationship where it's like somebody has to give up. They're not happy. They're not happy that something is almost like it was meant to be forever. And it's like their world. Look at the picture. I just want to show you. So here, it's like their world is turned upside down and they're overthinking it. They're grieving. There's some kind of grief. I don't think that I feel like there has to be some slow healing that happens here because something has ended and it feels very permanent. What is the outcome? The Empress. I feel like there's a feminine energy here that just does not trust anything anymore. But I also feel like this could lead to some like long-term family healing, emotional healing. I think things are going to move forward and change in a very big way. There will be some type of healing. Someone is trying to suppress their feelings, suppress their emotions, and still like gruel through it. They feel like they have to protect themselves now. This is like a feminine energy. I don't know, could be divorce, could be just feeling like they've got to take on, it feels like a very feminine energy trying to take on a masculine energy in some way, that feels like they have to be the protector of themselves or of the situation. There could be news or conversation, something revealed that ends the situation, or a conversation where something is ending. But there's wisdom gained from this. There could be some like secret, something hidden here that needs to be discussed or needs to come to light. What else can you tell Taurus about this person? Somebody is like, I think this situation pushes you to like do whatever it takes. I feel like someone is apologetic. Something here happens very quickly, and maybe you don't know how to feel about it, Taurus. I see someone here that is emotionally struggling. There's something about revenge. There's a secret that is revealed. And this, I feel like there's not commitment, trust issues. Is someone praying for you? That's what it feels like. Or praying on you. Praying. Could be Preying. This is channeling. Or praying, Praying. Someone is moving on. I don't know. Hopefully that resonated. That made me very sad. I don't know why. It's just like a feeling of sadness came over me. So some of you may be feeling grief in some way or another, over a situation with somebody close to you or somebody you're dealing with in your life. All right, Aries. Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What can you tell Aries? Aries. Tell me about the person that Aries is dealing with. What do they need to know about the person they're dealing with? Tell me about this person. Aries, thank you for being here. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Okay, Aries, you're dealing with the Ace of Cups in reverse. There could be some of you may be dealing with a Pisces. Maybe this is somebody that you ignore your intuition about. Some of you, this is somebody that is like pushing love away. they're not happy. They could have fire in their chart too. I feel like this is someone like so worried that either you're manipulating them or like worried that this is not going to work out, that it may not really work out. Some of you, this is someone that you had an ending with. I feel like this is someone that they have money or they have like their own money, their own stability, but there's something about them that could be manipulative. Some of you, they have Gemini in their chart. Tell me more about that person. Five of Swords. Like they're inconsistent. They don't really know what they want. They could leave you feeling like bitter. How does this person feel about Aries? They don't want to hurt you. I actually feel like they want to come back around. There's something they're like they're trying to get out of their head about. They may even try to come and forward and communicate something to you. I think they got a lot of hidden feelings or emotions. I feel like they're afraid. You know, this is somebody that's like giving to more than one person or more than one situation. Like they're afraid to be all the way in or all the way committed in some kind of way, but they also don't want to hurt you either. Or they're having a hard time fully letting go of the connection. What is this person's future actions towards Aries? The moon. So I feel like this person doesn't want to let you get all the way close to them. There's something about them they don't want you to see, but they also may try to like slowly heal this, fix this. I think they have a choice between you and someone else, a choice between lovers in some type of way. Some of you, this person's not going to be taking action towards you, or there's something about you that may have even pissed them off, or vice versa. And they're getting over that, but I think it's also difficult to get over that. I think either you don't trust them or they've given you a reason not to trust them too. Um, or they don't trust you. What is the biggest challenge when it comes to Aries and this person? Page of Cups reverse. So it may be that someone has emotionally not been vulnerable or is not emotionally vulnerable, not really telling you how they feel. They're focused on something new. There could be physical distance there, emotional distance there. I feel like there's also a situation from their past that could also be affecting the connection. Some of you, you're dealing with somebody that's rekindled something with someone from the past and they have other options, but they don't want to hurt you, but they're they're on the fence, they're undecided. I feel like this is somebody that doesn't want to tell you, doesn't want to like, I don't know, they don't want to tell you something. And that prevents you guys from having any sort of happily ever after. What is the most likely outcome for Aries in this situation? Is this long term or what? Yeah, I feel like there's a relationship between the two of you that someone is not, they're giving up on. They're focused on something else. Yeah. Whether this is you or them, I feel like right now, at least with the current energy, this is somebody like it's not coming together. You guys could be at odds. But I do feel like you're potentially gonna try to like fix it or not be cold towards one another. There could be like a sexual thing that happens between the two of you. Like I don't know. It feels like more like there could be an unexpected sexual encounter with this person, but I still see you at odds with them in some way, or it not coming together, not at least in the current energy. Like it's not, it feels more sexual than long term. What else? Yeah, this person's giving you mixed signals and they're avoiding accountability about it. They're like, oh, I really like you, Aries. Oh, no, but I'm going to act like I don't. Their family and friends may not like you, or yours may not like them. Yeah, what did I say? You're dealing with somebody that has feelings for two different people, and they're struggling with that. They have a lot of regret for whatever it was that they did. I think they're avoiding accountability when it comes to the situation and just deciding to like try to move on. I think they're struggling even with trying to be cold-hearted in this, because I don't feel like that's really who they are. You may be deciding to try to just be friends with them, but I think there's something that pushes the two of you away from one another, or they're acting that way. I feel like if you're expecting that sex will bring them back around, I don't think that's true. I think it'll just end up being sex. Not gonna lie. I feel like you're dealing with a jealous person. They just have a hard time admitting that. And they may act like you mean nothing to them, or the other person that they were dealing with doesn't mean anything to them. But I think you moved your seat and lost, or moved your feet and lost your seat type of energy. That's what it's giving. Like this person's trying to replace you very quickly, or you're doing that with them. They may have caused self-esteem issues. I feel like you don't want to be single, but I feel like this person is very focused on themselves. You want them to be vulnerable, but I think they're struggling because there's something that they feel like they need to heal from. So whatever that looks like for you, I don't know, but that is what I am seeing. I am going to do all signs, the signs. Oh, that's not the one I want to use. I'm going to do all signs, the signs you might be dealing with. From Aries through Pisces. All right, this is all signs. So the zodiac sign you may be dealing with. Let's see. All signs. What can you tell my subscribers? What do they need to know about the zodiac signs they may be dealing with, all the way from Aries through Pisces? All right. If you're dealing with an Aries, I think they want to come towards you very quickly. They may come in and try to communicate something to you, especially if this is an Aries that you've been distant from, where there is some type of physical distance there. I think they want to come in quickly. If you're dealing with a Taurus, this is something, the Taurus may want to tell you some sort of truth, communicate some sort of truth to you. Or they're looking for the truth. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini, I feel like, is trying to move on. They're ending something and ready to like move on. If you're dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer feels like they have to walk away from something to start fresh or start again, to take a chance on something new. If you're dealing with a Leo, the Leo may be going through financial troubles or feeling abandoned and left out in the cold from people that they thought they were supposed to be with forever, or that were supposed to be in their circle forever. The Leo just feels maybe very alone or abandoned in some way, or that's what they're doing to you. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they may, I feel like this is a Virgo that has a lot of love or emotions and feelings, and they may be expressing that to you. Maybe not in the way that you would want them to, but I think there's a lot of communication there, and they have a lot of love for you. If you're dealing with a Libra, they're held back, their wall is up, or there's some type of guardedness. They may be a little upset. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're trying to live up to their truest self. They may be trying to make more money. I think they're trying to bring balance into the situation to heal something. I feel like they're putting a lot more effort and work into the situation. They want it to be equal and balanced and fair. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they have trust issues. For some of you, if there was somebody that hurt a Sagittarius, it could be that it's taking a really long time, or it's a really hard effort to get over it, get past it. But for some of you, this is a Sagittarius that's like dealing with trust issues, major trust issues, maybe major abandonment issues. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I feel like they love you. They want to open up to you, or they want you to open up to them, but there's something they feel like they're offering a cup and you're not accepting. You're focused on something else, or this is them doing this with you. I think there's a third party involving a Capricorn or some type of emotional hurt. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, I feel like they're making very rash decisions. They may even be mean and nasty. I feel like they're focused more on their own happily ever after, their own family, without really thinking of the consequences of something. I feel like they may be trying to hide or cover up some form of loss or emotional loneliness or regret of some kind. If you're dealing with a Pisces, I feel like they are very passionate towards you. There's something they're hiding though. And I feel like they may be like emotionally withdrawn because there's something they know they want. I feel like there is something also they feel betrayed by. And so that may be something that's causing them to emotionally withdraw in some type of way. All right. Um, all right, y'all. That is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.